Hi, fourth grade. This is Mr. Maroff. Many of you have probably seen me already at the recruiting concert way back in February. And I just want you to know that time is running out to join orchestra for next year. And I really hope you'll think about joining. Many of you already have. We're almost full, but we have some space for a few more kids. And this video is really just meant more for those of you who are maybe not sure about joining, or maybe you're all set to join, but you're not quite sure which instrument yet. First off is try to sign up by mid-May, the end of this week if you can, or at least by the end of May. We need a little time to kind of get everything set and get everything in order before next year. So if at all possible, let us know by the end of May. If that's a problem, have your parents reach out to you. So number one is sign up soon. Number two is most of the questions that you may have will be answered in the frequently asked questions document that was sent to your parents a few times over the past month. It's also linked down below in our comment section. The other important thing to know about sign up is that you can only join orchestra in 5th grade. Next year you can join band where you play the wind instruments and brass instruments and percussion. But this year, if you want to try orchestra, this is the year that you need to do it. So I really encourage you, if you're on the fence, give it a shot. Try it through Christmas or try it through the end of the year. And most people usually end up sticking with it. So I hope you will too. So if you're undecided on which instrument, know that we still have space on all of the instruments. However, I will tell you there are 2 instruments that we need the most of right now. We can always have more violins. So if you're thinking of like violin or viola, I recommend the violin. One, because we need more of them. It's just important that we have lots of violins. At least half the orchestra needs to be violins to make it balanced. Otherwise, it doesn't work. It's sort of like a rock band. You can't have a rock band with 10 drummers and no guitar players. So this is kind of the guitar of the orchestra. And the good news about that is even though we need more of them, they also get to play the melody the most often. They're usually featured a little more often. So if you're unsure, go with the violin. But we do need them all. And on the other end of things, we need more bass players. A bass is the instrument that I played growing up in orchestra, and we've played it for you before in some of the other concerts and things like that. Yes, it is big. Some people are a little unsure about that, but we do still need some more. If you're thinking about it and you may have some specific questions about the bass, just let me know, and I can talk to you or your parents, and we can sort that out for you. So violin or bass if you're undecided, but if you really want to play cello or you really want to play viola, hey, we'll make that work too. It looks like we're doing okay on our balance. One of the main concerns I think some students have is about the early mornings. And it is true, we have our class before your elementary school day starts, and then you'll ride a bus back to your school. So it is an early morning. It's just twice a week, and I know that many of you that are involved in other activities like student council or choir, those things don't typically compete, so you can do them all. And you know that it's totally worth it for something fun, like you get up, you get going, and you kind of forget about it. So we actually have a lot of fun because it's the first class of the day. Like a lot of us are just kind of hanging out and playing. I have time to help you beforehand. We chat. You get to know some kids from some other schools and kind of compare, like, well, how does my school do this or that? And you make some friends from some other schools, which is also really great because those kids that you come to school with, they're going to be the ones that you go to middle school with as well. So the cool thing about continuing with the orchestra is in 5th grade, you meet these kids from other schools, and next year, you've already got a set-in group of friends, not only from your own school, but from some of the other schools at your middle school. The other good thing about early mornings is that they don't happen in middle school. During middle school, this is a class during the school day. So you won't have to get up early forever and ever. It's just this 1 year as we get started. Okay, so I hope this answered maybe some of your questions, eased some of your concerns. Remember to look at that FAQ linked down below, if parents, if you have questions. You are always welcome to email me. My email is also included in that document. And if we need to talk on the phone, that's no problem too. Also, if I haven't mentioned it yet, make sure you look at the YouTube channel. A lot of those 5th grade videos this year are things that we were working on towards the end of the year. There's some fun projects there. You might kind of get a little bit of an idea of my teaching style, although I have to say, when we're in a whole group, it's always more fun than when I'm just talking to the camera. But it gives you an idea of me and some of the music that we play and things like that. So take a look around. Please let me know if you have any questions or concerns. And we look forward to seeing that application come in soon so that we can get everything lined up for next year. Thanks, and I hope to see you in a few short months.